All right. That took a long time. You know, I just like to say, if Magic Online, I know it's asking a lot of Magic Online, but when you're doing join match and you know like you're 20 seconds down and there's only like 10 seconds left, and you know the other person is probably not joining, could there be a cancel join or like cancel play league match button, something like that, just so you don't have to waste your time? I don't know. I know it's asking a lot of anything in Magic Online, but eh. So, just to comment one thing on the last match. We're gonna keep this hand. Thinking about it, it actually is really not that best of a matchup because it's basically like, you know, Delver backed up by removal, and that's really hard for this deck to deal with. So, take that for what you will. We're gonna get a plains here. It looks like we're up against green white tokens. Green white tokens should be a good matchup. Because they can't really do much to disrupt your combo. And you have after board you have prismatic strands to just fog a bunch of times. So hopefully you get somewhere. You could also, just gain a ton of life off of Lone Missionary, but that takes so long. So we'll see. Never mind. I think we're up against Stompy. Oh, my opponent attacked me. Oh, I respect my opponent for that. My opponent just sent me the message. They are not afraid to attack with the plant. That is the ultimate message, ladies and gentlemen. That is the ultimate message. Never mind. I think I'm up against Hexproof, actually. I gotta, at some point, just choose what the heck I'm up against. Um, so I could snap. Do I get 4 mana after that if I snap? I go plains, play on tap, be 1, 2, 3 with one. I think so. Let's see. Uh, so if I go snap, yeah, 1, 2, and then play out a Moldrifter, and so I'm glad now that I get to see an aggro deck in the works. And there's Peregrine Drake. So we're actually close to winning the game. I think here I'll attack for 2 with the Mole Drifter since I'm probably just going to play the other one. Just to try to race and get the beatdowns going to make my opponent maybe play a little hastily. The other problem is with the other matchup as well is like I was so bottlenecked on time. I was just so worried and I was playing kind of loose and yeah, with the combination of not such a great matchup and playing loose, it's just not good. But yeah. So we showed a control deck, kind of a mid-range deck, and now an aggro deck. So go ahead and play Mole Drifter. Another snap. Uh, we can just discard the Baron more. Yeah, I think I'll just discard the Baron more. Like, I think I'm drawing more than enough cards. I don't need to just cantrip. Yep. That was a 3/3. Yep. Okay. Take 3. Another Paragon Drake. Ooh, interesting, interesting, interesting. All right. Well, we'll get in for 4, and then we'll play Drake into Drake. And this is really like the beatdown thing of things. Against Hexproof, you can do that. Um, and we're gonna float a mana as well to get some value. One, two, three, 4. Okay. Do it again. I mean, against Hexproof, they're not really going to be able to do anything. Why can't you? Why does it make me click extra times? Like, if I don't have any other color floating, like, come on. Seriously. So we'll go ahead and play this Mole Drifter, and then we'll snap it back. That's even better. Actually, we'll do this. Snap it back. 1 and 2. And then we'll go ahead and play Nightscape Familiar. And then we'll go ahead and play Mole Drifter again. This is where things get fun. Alright, we'll go ahead and Compulsive Research as well. Discard this Plains. And then, actually, we could snap and do even more things. Which is, I think, what I want to do, actually. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and play this guy out, and then play Preordain, and bottom. Drew another Preordain. All right. So we're in pretty good position. We kind of just went off. I mean, my opponent is at 10, and we have more than enough blockers to take down this Silhana Ledgewalker if we so choose to. My opponent, not really sure, to be honest. We also, like, I'm going to hopefully assume I can't lose this turn. I don't think my opponent has enough mana to give this trample and pump it enough. So hopefully we get somewhere next turn. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll take 7. My opponent will gain 7 off the Armadillo Cloak, so now the aggro plan is off the table. Go ahead and play the Chancery. And we'll go ahead and play 4C. Put that on the bottom, keep that. Put that on the bottom, put that on the bottom. Alright. So we'll just go ahead now and Ghostly Flicker both of these to get some manas. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then float again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so first of all, we'll just play this just to make everything easier. Then we'll go ahead and Preordain. Let's see, snap and that. We don't need those. We're just looking for Sages or Denizen now. Nope. Nope. Go ahead and play this Mole Drifter. Alright, go ahead and play this Compulsive Research. Still haven't drawn a Denizen. God dang it. Research again. There's Denizen. Okay. Now we drew it. Play this. Play this. Milieu. Oh, have to target Ghostly Flicker. Yes. And then we will just win the game. 1 and 2. And I'm just going to save the process in case my opponent's not going to. And we win the game. Alright. So that was fun. So yeah, it looks like my opponent is just on Boggles. Regular green-white, not that 5-color stuff. Oh, so much goddamn clicking. Excuse my language. So, I'm gonna take out the Reaping Graves and the Lone Missionary and bring in both Cop Greens. As good as Lone Missionary is, it just doesn't really do enough. Capsize is also not really good, and I think Seagate Oracle is probably not as great. Like Snap is still good just because of the tricks you can do with it. I guess Seagate Oracle is pretty good at drawing cards. The reason why, excuse me. The reason why you want to keep Sunscape Familiar and Nightscape Familiar in is because of the fact that you just want to be fast. But oh, I actually have to add a card. What? Really? Oh, I didn't add this. No wonder why. And we'll just keep it like that. You really also want to keep in 4 Sunscape Familiar to make Prismatic Strands as good as it is. So, I guess my opponent could bring in something like Clipped Wings or something that, like, you know, destroys a flying creature, but I'm not really sure. Like, there's no path to exile or Swords to Plowshares effect, so I guess we'll just find out. Alright, so this is an unfortunate hand, but we got a mulligan. I guess they could also have, like, Icequake and things like that, like land destruction. If this, or just, like, one of these was a basic land, I would easily keep this hand, but this hand's a little more frustrating, but we'll keep it. I say frustrating. Okay, well, now it's not very frustrating. We're going to keep that because it's a white source. So we'll go ahead and actually, we'll just play out the island. I don't really think this secluded step matters all that much. So we'll just go ahead and see. So both my opponent and I mulligan to 6. They didn't do anything in their first couple of turns, and they played a Manamorphose. That's interesting. Oh my god, they're going the beatdowns with the plant. Holy crap. Those plants are going on the beatdown. Oh, jeez. Alright, so we'll go ahead and compulsive now. Alright, well there's Sunscape Familiar, so that's good. So we'll go ahead and discard probably just the Sea of the Synod and the Barrenmoor, just because they come into play tapped. And we'll pass the turn. Hopefully my opponent doesn't go Ancestral Mask and kills me. Alright. Still playing the Secluded Step here, though. And I don't think I want to play Compulsive Research just yet. I kind of like all the cards in my hand, so I think I'll just wait on that. Alright, there's Ancestral Mask. My opponent could also just randomly have Vines of Vastwood in their deck, so... Alright, well, that's a good draw. So we'll go ahead and play Sunscape Familiar. And then we will go ahead and do this. Turn the land and play Peregrine Drake. I can't play Peregrine Drake. I don't know why I thought I could. Play Compulsive Research. Discarding this swamp. Pass the turn, discarding this land. And then hopefully we don't die. I mean, that's the real thing right now, is just hopefully we don't die. The Rancor. Alright, well, we're going to take 8. Because if I untap, I am in good shape. Alright. So we'll go ahead and play this. We'll do that. If I play Sunscape Familiar, I'm pretty sure I can cast the Drake, so... if I can't, then I'm an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and play 4C. So there's Cop Green, just for insurance policies. I don't think we need this Drake. I will, however, keep the Cop Green, though, just in case. And then we'll go ahead and we'll play this Mole Drifter, and then pass the turn. Oh, well, had I known I was going to draw both Cop Greens, I guess then I would have not kept one of them. Alright. Thank God they did not draw that last turn. Sometimes you gotta get lucky in Magic. It's true. It's a fact. Getting cast Prismatic Strands. Name Green. Kind of funny how we haven't drawn a Snap yet, though, isn't it? Evolving Wilds. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and we'll play that. And we'll get the island. Another island. Alright, let's just play out this Mole Drifter, see what we get. What? 1, 2... Wait, oh, I have to do it again. Alright. Let's go ahead and play Mnemonic Wall. And get back Pulse. Actually, get back 4C, because 4C digs farther. Yes. Wait, 4C. Nope. Nope. Sure and sure. Pass the turn. Not attacking. I'm not winning off of that. Alright, we'll just do Prismatic Strands. Actually, no, we can wait. We can wait. We can definitely wait. Just in case my opponent somehow, like, changed the color or something of the creature. Name green. Alright. Well, there's Sage's Road Denizen, so we almost win the game now. Start off by going Preordain. There's another Denizen. We'll definitely keep that. Alright, so here we'll just go Circle Protection Green. Play out both of these Denizens. And pass the turn. Build my opponent of a white source, not that it really matters. We'll go ahead and prevent this. I guess we don't really need to. I need to make this a bit smaller. What the heck is that? Reveal the top 5, top 6. Okay. Sure. There's no Crozen Grip in this format, so I'm pretty sure if I play Cop Green, I just win the game. I can't believe I almost lost to the plant, though. That's awesome. A 2019 plant. That is the biggest plant I've ever seen. That's bigger than the Piranha plant from Super Mario, who I cannot remember the actual name of. Now it's 28 power. That's so sick. Alright, so I just prevented damage from it twice because I can. Another familiar. Alright, we'll start off by playing Preordain. Alright. Yeah, I guess we could keep Snap. Go ahead and play the Small Drifter. Okay, fine. First we'll play this. Then we'll play Mole Drifter. Do that and that. Draw a couple cards. Peregrine Drake, sure. Play the Drake. And then, actually we do win off of Snap and Mnemonic Wall. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to win the game. Alright, so we're down to the last few moments here. So as you can see, the reason why I won with Snap is because both Mnemonic Wall and Snap only cost 1 mana, so I'm able to just loop this over and over again. And because I have 2 Sage's Road Denizen in play, I am able to... I'm just going to snap the crap out of this just because I can. Really, it's just because I can. And we'll end the turn, and that should be game because my opponent has 0 cards in library. So I think that these 3 matches are the ones I'll show you guys. I think they perfectly show the powerful advantages and the unfortunate faults of this deck. I hope you guys enjoyed this. My hand is killing me. And, you know, again, you guys want to play this deck? It's very powerful. It's amazingly great. It's very resilient. Wins very fast. But if you don't like clicking so much, you probably want to stay away from this deck. Well, my hand actually really hurts from clicking all that much. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. Remember to visit puremtgo.com and gatherling.com, as there is a ton of great player-run tournaments at gatherling.com and a ton of great content much better than my own on puremtgo.com. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.